Greetings, Leo. Hey, Leo. So we're going to get into a general reading for you, okay? Just to see what comes out. And these are timeless readings. So whenever you see this reading, it's when you're meant to see it, okay? Also, take what applies to you and leave the rest. This is a general love reading. I'm going to get into what you could possibly be feeling for someone, what they're possibly feeling for you, what they have to say, what you have to say. And I'm going to start off by pulling some oracle cards first, okay? So I'm going to sit these cards to the side. Hope everyone is feeling amazing. And we're going to start with these oracle cards. Please be sure to hit that like, share, and subscribe button as you enter. Thank you, thank you, thank you ahead of time. All right. And if you're on the cusp of a Leo, this reading could be relatable to you as well, okay? All right. Addicted. So, Leo, there could be a situation here where there's some sort of addiction that's sort of like that, what is that saying, the monkey on your back? So there's some sort of situation here where there's some sort of addiction that's taking place, okay? Maybe this is someone who's addicted to you or someone you're addicted to. This could be addicted to a thought, a way that you aren't really feeling like you can break free from some old habits. Because if you look, this energy here has a chain around their neck, okay? And these spikes coming out of their back. It's like tormented in some way. You know, their head is down where they don't even feel like they can really break free from something. So maybe you're addicted to a certain way of living, a certain way of thinking. This could possibly be drugs or alcohol or just, you know, some bad habits or something like that. There's something that I also feel like you would prefer to keep silent. You would prefer to keep to yourself. You would sort of prefer to keep hidden. There's only a small portion that you're letting people see about a situation here. This also can be an addiction to working or fame or popularity or something like that. This could be an addiction to your job where it's hard for you to kind of have a normal lifestyle outside of the job or something, but it's something that you feel like it's hard to break away from. Almost as if you're surrendering your energy very quickly to it or with little resistance, okay? All right, let's see. Service. I feel good when I can help others. So this is the situation. It looks like you're addicted to helping others. You could be in the public eye in some way, or you are meaning that you work with the public a lot. This could be in customer service in some way or public speaker or something. But I also feel like it has its downsides to it. It may bring you some good feelings of, you know, when you can help people, when you can be there for them, the spotlight, you know, the attention, things like that. But it also is something that you could feel like you have little to no room to really sort of remove that chain when you want to. It's like maybe you feel like you always have to be on. You always have to be on your best behavior. You always feel like no matter what you do, you're watched. You're always in the public eye. You don't get a chance to make a mistake because people are holding you to a unreasonably high standard, you know? So it's almost as if something is a blessing and a curse. You enjoy what it provides for you, like the good feeling of being able to help others out and, you know, people coming to you and depending on you and things like that. But it also has its downsides, you know, to it, where it's almost as if you don't want to complain about the downside to it because maybe people wouldn't understand. Maybe they're like, oh, we would kill to be in your shoes. We would love to be in your shoes. And here you are complaining about it or something like that. I kind of feel like you almost feel like you wouldn't be understood or you don't want to come off as unappreciative or something like that. So you're kind of keeping your dark side, the shadow side of something to yourself. Okay, you're only letting out. Maybe you just Maybe you complain or you voice how you feel about something and then read the room. But if you feel like you're not being understood, you hurry up and shut down or change the subject or just change it to, oh, but I love what I do or something like that. Let's see what else is coming out. Ascendant, entrance. So there's going to be some sort of change that's happening to a situation here in your life. You're entering into a new time around this time, a new way of doing things, a new period. This could be through a promotion. This could be through new employees. This could be through new co-workers, or possibly even a new supervisor or something. But it seems there's some sort of change connected to it. To me, it looks like this could be with this metal here. It could be something that has to do with your job or something. So this may not give you a lot of free time within your personal life. This could be, because this is a love reading pertaining to your personal life. But I feel like your job, you're constantly having to be there or something. This could have started off as something fun, something really cool to do. You know, you enjoyed going to work all the time. It may have been a lot of responsibility, but I feel like something lost its pizzazz. It lost its fun. Now you could feel like a slave or something to a situation, like you have to do all of this work and there's little to no reward. You don't get the fun out of it anymore that you used to get or something. There's a new chapter or something that's changing in your life right about around this time. Let me see what you have to say, because it looks like I want to see what you have to say to your person. Okay, this may be affecting your personal life, how much time you could spend with your loved ones, your family, or something. Let me see what you have to say. Have my kids. I want to have a family with you. I know you'd be an amazing parent, and I dream of a day I can experience raising a family together. Yeah, maybe you felt like you had to sort of put your personal life on hold, having kids, or just being that parent that always shows up. You know, if your job takes you away from your family life a lot, you may be talking to your significant other like, please have my child, or let's adopt children or something, since you're home more than me, and at least they will have somebody there. You could be an awesome provider. You may not just have a lot of time that you can provide to your family. That could be something that you feel like you're really missing, like your job pulls you away from your family a lot. You know, your kids, your significant other. And this may increase around this time, like your duties or what you have to do, your responsibilities with work may increase. This could be where you're feeling like you're being pulled in a different direction away from your family or your kids or something. Focused on money. Yeah, I'm currently focusing on my career and finances. My main priority is financial stability. So I almost feel like you got into a career field where it at one time, not only did it provide money, it provided opportunity for growth. It could have put you in the spotlight where you were working with a lot of people. You were able to service a lot of people. You were, it just made you feel good. It spoke to your soul, You felt replenished even though you were going to work. It didn't always feel like work, and I feel like now some of the joy has been sucked out of that, because now you're like, okay, I don't enjoy this as much as I used to, but I have to still make money because I have to take care of my family. Maybe you recently had kids, or maybe your kids are going into college or they're in private school, and you're required to be the provider and make sure that they live comfortably. If you cannot physically be there, you got to have your money there to make sure that they live comfortably. But I do feel like deep down inside, you're really missing that connection, that emotional connection, and just being able to be there physically in those milestones. It's like your job could be demanding more time out of you at this time. Not the right time. I'm overwhelmed with responsibilities. I don't have the time or energy for a relationship. Yeah, I feel like this is affecting your personal life on a big level. You're focused on the money and you could feel really overwhelmed with responsibilities. That's why that chain is around that energy's neck. The spikes are coming out of their back and they just looked worn. They just look drained. Their hair is gray, thinning, everything. It's just like something is taking the life out of you. And to me, this looks like it's your job, to where it's affecting your personal life. Your perfection, your beauty amazes me. I'm not sure how I attracted in someone like you, but I'm forever grateful. So you love your person. They mean the world to you, But you're admiring them, but you're also in some energy where you can't physically be there for them right now because your responsibilities with work is so great. This could be causing a lot of problems within your love life. There could be a lot of arguing or just disagreements, or you could even be worried that your person is going to seek emotional support somewhere else since you can't really be there. Your money is there, but you aren't physically there, and you may be worried that this person is going to seek some sort of emotional support outside of you, which is in your eyes a form of cheating. At the bottom of the deck, you hurt me. Everything that happened hurt me so much. I need time to heal. Okay, yeah. This could be a situation, Leo, where, you put your all into your job, your career. It gave you the satisfaction needed, but something, your personal life fell by the wayside. Maybe having children, you thought, okay, well, if we have children, at least the children will be there for my significant other. It will give them something to do, keep them busy, but they still needed that companionship outside of the children, something that the children can't give them. And I feel like they may have sought companionship with someone else. You understand that you couldn't be there physically, but it's like you're not understanding. You want them to understand that everything you're doing is for you all. They may feel like everything you're doing is to stroke your ego. It's really not for you all. It's really, just to stroke your ego. I just feel like it's a heavy dilemma that you're dealing with, Leo. And something that they could have done, they could have stepped out on the connection. This to me looks like it really hurt you, everything that happened. The fact that you're trying to be a provider, but your job is so demanding to the point it takes you away from your personal life. You can't really be that companion that you want to be for this person. They may be not understanding the fact that you're trying to do everything so you can provide, because they look at it like you love your job more than you love them. You're doing something for a bunch of attention, or something like maybe you just come in contact with a lot of people on your job or something. They could feel like you may have cheated on them, so they stepped out. I feel like there's a lot of misunderstanding here. Let me see what they have to say. I daydream about a life with you. I compare others to you. You broke my heart. Do I still have a chance? I have trouble with intimacy. So, Leo, it seems as though there's a lot of hurt feelings here between you both. You both have love for each other. You could have children together. Unfortunately, the children are in the mix of this not working, okay? For whatever reason. Maybe because you're always at work and this person was just missing you, and they daydream about a life with you. They compare other people to you, so they think very highly of you, even though they feel like you broke their heart. But this is someone who wants to salvage things if there's anything left to salvage. But they're looking at their issues too, how they could have handled something differently. They have trouble with intimacy. Maybe it's because they didn't realize that they could build friendships without it becoming sexual, or they can just get that intimacy without it, but still setting healthy boundaries without it going too far into the realms of cheating. Okay, just good conversation and really good support groups or something that's healthy. So when you all are together, there isn't that energy of someone else. Okay, so I feel like there's a lot that you both are trying to work through and understand in this connection. All right, let's see what else is coming out. There's a new phase coming up for you, Leo. You're ascending into something. You're entering into some sort of change or something like that. You may get more money, or the money may be really good, but I feel like something is draining you though. Let's see. Changing. I'm working hard to change, to face up to all that I have been avoiding for so long. I know I need to do more, but I feel so exhausted and tired. Your love is inspiring to me to do necessary changes in my life. So, this may be someone who's deciding to go work out and stay healthy, or do something. Mental health, focus on their mental health, focus on something that will help them grow and keep them busy when you're not around. This is someone who's trying to change the way that they are doing stuff. Maybe they felt like they had all this extra time and they got caught up in another connection or something, where they could have planned their time in a different way. You may feel like, okay, I'm always at work, I'm always making money, I'm focusing on my career, this, that, the other. I didn't cheat on you, and I expected that same loyalty in return. When you're away from the kids, you can find something productive to do that doesn't have to do with building a relationship with somebody that goes too far. It's something where this person is recognizing that there's some sort of change that needs to be made on their side. Okay. All right, so let's see what else is coming out. Passion. You excite me on every level. The heat is rising between us. This is the intensity for my desire for you. I want you. I want your body, mind, and soul. We will be one. It will be unlike anything we've experienced before. I have a lot of passion for you. You are such a passionate and magnetic queen. I feel drawn to you. So this is someone who really compares other people to you. Maybe they did sleep with someone else and they were completely disappointed. I kind of feel like this is someone who's like, what in the world? Like, nah, this ain't it. So, Leo, I kind of feel like someone compares other people to you, not only in the bed, but outside of the bed. Maybe they maybe you are in a great position in your career field. So they compare people to you on that level, but they also compare people to you when it comes to intimacy. And they just did not get what they wanted. They thought that they were going to the where you could not feel in that space because you may always be at work. They thought that they were going to get that from somebody, but they just were left feeling like disappointed. So it's kind of like they're like, okay, for this, like our relationship is on the rocks now, and it wasn't even worth it. So I kind of feel like there may be some regret there. You know, they feel like you broke their heart because maybe you put the job before them or something like that. But they're kind of regretting the choices that they made, you know, as well. Soon, we will be together in the near future. Our reunion is imminent, and I'm doing what I can to be ready for you. I'm working hard on myself to be a better provider for you. I hear your call for me, and I'm coming back to you. This is my promise to you that soon we will reunite again. Okay? So I feel like there's a lot of, like I said, real love between you all. This is far beyond sex. This is, we have a family, or we talked about having a family. You know, you both seem to have hurt each other just in different ways, though, Leo. And this is you taking accountability for your role, because you feel like this person hurt you. They feel like you hurt them. You broke their heart. There's a lot that you both need to really work through. But this is going to start with each person taking accountability for how things got to this point. You know, how it got to this place. Okay? Whoever they are, they still want to know if they have a chance, but they have admitted that they have trouble with intimacy. Okay? All right. Sleepless. Anxiety keeps me awake at night. My life has changed since I met you. I'm trying to figure out what this all means. I don't want to lose you. The thought of you not being with me really keeps me up at night. So this is someone who, again, they still want to know if they have a chance, and you see them as beautiful. You know, you're still very much attracted to them. You know. And you're grateful that you met them. So you both, to me, it looks like you both want each other. You do, but you got to work through some things. And the fact that they're thinking that you may be with someone else, it keeps them up at night. Or the fact that not even the fact that you're with someone else, the fact that they may not even have you in their life keeps them up at night. It brings them anxiety. This is somebody who definitely needed to lose you to appreciate you. And maybe that happened on your side too, Leo. Maybe you needed to lose this connection for you to realize how much time you were putting into work over them. You know? Insecure. I feel insecure about you. You treat me better than I've ever been treated, and you know that you can give me everything. I really do want that, but I'm still struggling with my fears. I feel like I'm not good enough for you. It's my own insecurity holding me back. So this is someone, I'm not sure what you do, Leo, how you live, but this could be someone who feels like they have a lot of competition when it comes to being in a connection with you. Okay? And this is also someone who kind of feels like they don't really live up to you. So they're dealing with their own insecurities, and this could be why they stepped out. And I'm not making an excuse for them, but this could be the reason why they stepped out on a connection, because they kind of it's almost like they lowered their standards because they felt like, oh, okay, if I mess with somebody who isn't that good in bed, their standards aren't that high, if I'll feel accepted. I'll feel like I've met someone. This is someone who really puts you on a pedestal. They really feel like, you know, being in a connection with you brings them a lot of love. You treated them in a way that they're not used to being treated, so they resorted back to lowering their standards, and they regret that. You've opened up some doors for them emotionally and in other ways that they weren't used to, and it invoked their, those insecure feelings of, do I deserve this? This person is doing so much, I'm not used to this. So I feel like they made a horrible mistake, and they're regretting it, and they realized all it did was make them realize that they need to work on them. But there's also a conversation about why they felt that way in the first place, and the intimacy that they weren't really getting from you. Okay, so there seems to be a conversation that you all need to have, or that you all are having, to try to fix this situation, to try to resolve this. Okay, everybody being truthful about what they see within themselves and holding themselves accountable is the only way that you all will be able to move forward. So that's the end of your reading, Leo. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. Please hit that like, share, subscribe button, and I will talk with you another time.